We are so pleased to have Christine Hurley, our stand-up comedian who lives right here in Plymouth, back on the set for her segment, That's My Life. Welcome back, Christine.
It's so good to be back, Julie. Thank you for having me back.
It's your life?
Wonderful. It is. This is my life.
In
this
2017.
Is my life. In 2017. So far, so good. No, not too many bumps in the road.
Yeah.
We had an anniversary. Jimmy Hurley and I just had our 29th wedding anniversary.
Jimmy Hurley and you, 29 years.
Yeah, I know. It's magical.
So tell our audience a little bit about Jimmy Hurley.
Jimmy Hurley is, well, he's a catch. He's about 5'1". He weighs 290. Super attractive. And he's actually not. He's not. He's just a great
handsome.
guy. He's very
handsome man.
He's just when I met him, I told you I met him when I was 16. I met him at a house party, and he came out on the front porch. I said, "Stick a fork in me. I'm done. You know, I'm gonna fake a pregnancy or something. I'm gonna get him." So it's been a great life for me since then. For him, I don't know, maybe not so much, but yeah, things are going great. So we just had our big anniversary.
29 years,
yep,
5
29
children.
Years, 5 children.
How many houses have you lived in those 29 years?
We have really kind of kept it low. We've only, I think, 3. We've been in 3 houses.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and we're actually, and we've outgrown all of them.
Yeah?
Yeah, actually now we're in a 1,400 square foot house, 7 people, 2 dogs. Good times.
And what did you get Jimmy Hurley for his anniversary gift?
I actually got him some scratch tickets. That's what he loves. Some Jameson, just to kind of blur his sad life away, and that's about it. I got a new bed for my own room.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
That was a big treat. Yeah.
Oh, good. Thank you, Jimmy Hurley.
Yes, thank you. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, not to be outdone, Valentine's Day is coming up. So what are we going to do? And how do you feel about Valentine's Day in general?
Valentine's Day, I feel, well, of course, I work on Valentine's Day, which is kind of sad. It's a big, Valentine's Day is a big comedy weekend. I don't know why, but it is, and I get booked actually, I'm contracted at Giggles Club up in Saugus for like the next 2 years. I've been on for 3 years. And I like Valentine's Day. I mean, it's fun. But it's pressure. Not so much pressure anymore. The longer you're married, you don't have to really go out of your way. And,
no.
You know,
yeah.
Like last year, you know, it's been years since we've given each other anything.
Gifts, yeah.
Last year, actually, I went down to the Walgreens and I treated myself to some control top pantyhose, some root dye. What else did I get? A big box of Tums.
This is your gift to yourself?
Yes, and the ever popular urinary tract infection pills.
Okay.
So that was my gift to myself. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what do you think about you see all these guys running into the florist?
It's so sad.
Getting the dozen roses.
Exactly.
Why is it sad?
Well, don't waste the money. Like what I bought for myself at Walgreens was much more useful.
Right.
Much more useful.
So use the money on stuff that you want.
Absolutely.
Not flowers are going to die.
Absolutely. Because you know there's really no meaning behind it. It's just it's fear.
And it's guilt.
It's fight or flight. It's guilt. Exactly. That's what it is. Exactly that one.
And what about when they give us chocolates? What is that really saying to us?
Chocolates. That's I don't know what that. I guess maybe if your mouth is chewing, it's not talking. I guess it's a good shut up mechanism. I guess chocolates works out well for them.
Yeah, it does.
I guess I guess it absolutely does.
Yeah,
it absolutely does.
And I think Valentine's Day is something that kids. I remember way back in school, you buy the little Valentines.
That was so much fun.
Now, did your kids all do that?
They did, and we had all the little. Remember in my elementary school we had the paper bags. You would make your paper bag.
Yes.
And you would hang it up on the chalkboard. And
and then people would drop in their
Valentines.
Valentines. That was wonderful.
Of course, I was ghetto mummy, so I never actually bought Valentines. I think one morning, Valentine's morning, my little guy was in kindergarten, so I just cut a napkin up and drew hearts on them.
And that was it?
That was it.
A lot of thought went into that.
A lot of thought.
Yeah,
a lot of thought.
yeah.
A lot of thought.
That's nice of you.
It was. I thought it was. I thought it was. And I gave 1 year I gave food stamps. You know, so I'm always thinking.
You're always thinking of other people. Hey, did you watch the Patriots game?
I did.
The Patriots won.
I did.
So what did you think?
I thought it was great. I'm not a sports person, and unfortunately with Jimmy Hurley, my 2 boys, it's sports mania, sports TV all the time on the TV.
Yeah.
That's why I took up drinking. But I loved it. I thought it was great. I watched it with my best friend Betty. Jimmy Hurley was at work. Her husband was at work, so we went over, we made some, it was an excuse to make delicious dips.
Yeah.
So we had some delicious dips and quite a bit of wine. And
Adult beverages.
Adult beverages. And
Yep.
we were not really paying attention to the game.
Yeah.
I like the football players better when they're not in the helmets and when they're in nice suits.
Oh, I
That's
know.
much
I know.
more exciting.
Very handsome.
Very handsome.
Yes.
Very handsome. But they, it was great. It was just great. And that Tom Brady
I
he's just
know.
a
He's a
class
love.
act.
Yeah, he
Can
really
he
is.
do anything wrong?
No. No,
Oh,
no,
my
he's
God
wonderful.
in heaven. Good
Yes,
Lord.
we love him.
We
We love
really
looking
do.
at him.
We really do. I tell you, for
We'd love to
Valentine's
look
Day,
at
I would love
Tom
Jimmy Hurley
Brady.
to get a Tom Brady mask, if you know what I mean.
We'll let Jimmy Hurley know that's what you really want.
That would be a great
Yeah,
gift.
okay. Tom Brady mask, okay. Let's move on to social media.
Social media.
Now, talk to me about, do you use social media? What do you feel about social media? Is it overused? Is it underused? What?
Social media, I've learned to embrace a little better than I like. The Facebook, I can't stand, and God
The
forgive me, I
Facebook?
can't stand the Facebook.
Why
I
don't you
can't
like
stand-
the Facebook?
It's the most annoying. It's talk about fake news. I mean, it's everyone on there. People are only really posting the good stuff. You know what I mean? It makes you feel bad about your own life. You know, we're going to Jamaica, and oh, my kids got straight A's again, and you know.
You don't find any value in Facebook?
No, zero. No.
I know the kids these days don't use Facebook anymore, but like
They don't.
people my age, this is how we like keep in touch with people from high school and our old neighbors and
that can be good, but it can also be bad. These, you know, I figure if I haven't been in touch with these people in 20 years, really, I'm not missing anything. I'm not going to pick up again.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, no,
so the
I don't
Facebook's
like
out.
the Facebook. The Twitter, I'm on the Twitter. I just learned the Twitter. I'm not
Twitter.
very good at it, but I
Okay.
did learn it.
You
My
do
kids
tweet.
taught it because I have to do it for my work.
Okay.
You have to be promoting, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So you tweet about yourself.
I tweet, yes, absolutely. Well, who better? Let me tell you something. Christine Hurley loves Christine Hurley, Julie.
Okay.
Main priority. But the Twitter I like. That's fun because it's short and sweet,
Yeah.
and it's not a lot of bragging. And,
Yeah. Do you follow people on Twitter?
I do. I follow. Of course, I follow, you know, some of the famous people that
Yeah.
I really like.
Yeah. Who do you really like?
Who do I really like to follow? I like to follow fellow comedians,
Yeah.
national
Yep.
comedians.
Yep.
I love to follow them. I follow like certain movie stars,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you know, because their life is always way more exciting than anything
Absolutely.
that'll ever, you know,
Right.
I can
Than
do
any
things
of ours.
Like, yeah, ooh,
Yeah.
I got free
Yeah.
bread at Market Basket today. Hashtag lucky. You know, so I do.
Okay.
You know, I like the social media. I don't love it.
Do
I
you do
don't love it.
Instagram?
I do Instagram. Oh, P.S. I do Instagram. Yes, I
Okay.
do. Not very well, though. Like I said, I don't know how to do the pictures and attach the pictures, and I think that's more a picture thing, right?
I don't know.
Instagram.
I'm a
Oh,
dinosaur when it comes to
You're
this
my
stuff.
girl, Julie.
Yeah,
You're my
yeah.
girl. Yep, that's
Okay, so
actually,
social media is overall.
I'm not, you know, I feel like I'm too old. Like we don't even barely have a computer. Like we have like an old little laptop. Like
Yeah.
So I really, no,
Yeah.
the social media, and I really don't care what anyone's doing.
Yeah. Just yourself.
Exactly.
And your 5 children.
Exactly.
And Jimmy Hurley.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even sometimes that's debatable.
Yeah, right,
You
right.
know,
Yep.
it really, yeah. So no, I could care less.
Now, do you ever go on vacations?
No. Isn't that the saddest thing ever?
You
don't.
never take vacation?
No, it's so sad. You know what we used to, when the kids were really little, I think Jimmy knew that I had to get out.
Get out, yeah.
He was
Get me out of
working
this-
3
get me out of
jobs,
this
and I was
house.
home. And
Yep.
so we would go to Aruba once a year. That was when we were rich. But, you know, like I said, we like the scotch and the scratch tickets, so all the money's gone. But we, no, we don't vacation much. I travel for work, so that's kind of like our
Yeah.
vacation. The poor kids, they don't vacation at all.
No.
So when we travel for work, we try to do maybe like a day in the beginning, a day in the end.
Do you bring the kids with you ever when you travel for work?
Sometimes. You know, when I do have a big thing coming up at a ski resort up in New Hampshire.
Oh, so
We're
you can
gonna
bring the whole
we'll
family.
we'll take the whole.
Yep,
yeah,
that's
the whole
good.
dang family. And
Now, do you
that'll be nice.
expense off? Do you tell the people that you want the whole family paid for?
Well,
You try.
I don't, but Jimmy does.
Oh.
Jimmy, yeah.
Oh, Jimmy's your
does.
manager.
Yeah, he's
Right.
my manager. So,
So
I
he's-
let
he
Shecky
does
do
the
all
deals.
that. Yep, he does the deals. He does
Okay.
the deal making. But
Okay.
yeah, and people are pretty generous. Yeah, so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Right,
But,
right.
So that's like vacation is always a working vacation,
Right, right.
unfortunately. I'd love to someday just take a vacation.
Yeah. And
be
school
great.
vacation, like February vacation, what do you do with the kids?
School vacation,
Anything special?
No, you know what is so sad?
No.
Nothing. They think vacations like they like to sleep in. They're
so that is their
teenagers,
vacation.
And so they sleep in till 2 p.m,
Right.
and so that's like their vacation.
So you don't have
It's
to make
kinda nice.
lunches and all that jazz,
Oh,
right?
please,
Yeah.
honey, you're so cute, Julie.
Okay. No lunches.
No.
No lunches
No,
for
no,
the
no.
Hurley kids.
No,
Okay.
no. I said, I hope they still serve it at school. God.
They do.
Oh,
they
good.
Do.
Oh,
All right. Okay, so that's good for this time.
Absolutely.
We've talked social media, we've talked Valentine's Day, and
Julie,
of
you're
course,
the best.
Jimmy Hurley.
Oh, Jimmy Hurley.
Happy
God bless
anniversary, Jimmy Hurley.
Happy anniversary. Happy Valentine's Day, Jimmy Hurley, you poor thing.
And
Hang in there, honey.
And happy Valentine's Day to everyone. And now we're going to have you again back soon.
I can't wait.
Okay, and we're now hear from a wonderful local artist.